Turn on English translation. Hello, primitives on YouTube. This is DVD and Film Bloke, and we've just recently had an alien invasion. Coming from Mars, to be exact. Coming down on this primitive planet of YouTube. Here to bring you my review of... As you could probably guess based on that, Mars Attacks. Bringing you as requested by no one, because no one's requested anything. Well, me. Anyway, let me start off by showing you the front cover. So here's the front cover. Mars Attacks. Nice planet, we'll take it. The stars in it: Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close, Annette Bening, Pierce Brosnan, and Danny DeVito. There's the aliens. Now, cover is actually different from the original DVD cover, which I will post an image of the original DVD cover right here. Okay, so that's how it looked. It's got an all-new cover on it with the alien invaders and one of their heads popping through. It's 12. Here's the side, nothing special, just plain white. Mars Attacks, this Warner Brothers release, which I did actually show a bit of footage from the film at the beginning of this review, so hopefully Warner Brothers doesn't kill me, because it's fair use. Anyway, here's the back picture of the aliens. Probably one of the only funny scenes in the entire movie is when the aliens are looking in this couple, and then the windscreen wipers come up to remove the condensation. There's the alien disguise. There's Jack Nicholson and Glenn Close. Actually, Jack Nicholson does actually do a multi-role. He's the drunk bar owner and the president. Unfortunately, he does kind of stick out like a sore thumb a bit, because you can kind of tell they're both Jack Nicholson. I mean, I kind of knew they were both Jack Nicholson, but you know what you're going to do. So, let me just read the synopsis. Awake Earthlings. It's later than you think. Don't miss the hilarious frenzies Tim Burton directs and Mars Attacks. See stars that shine across the galaxy. Jack Nicholson in a dual role. Glenn Close, Annette Bening, Pierce Brosnan, Danny DeVito, and a dozen more. Shriek at mean green invaders armed with Insta-Fry ray guns, endowed with slightly humongous brains and malevolent with state-of-the-art special effects. Gasps as the USA legislation is overwritten. Don't fear, we have 2 out of 3 batches of the government working for us. Real as the Earth fights back with an unexpected weapon. Take that, Martians. So here's the information right there. Technical specs, like that's 102 minutes. 12 contains 100 fantasy rounds, and it doesn't list anywhere on here, but on the the only special feature, it has the original trailer on it. Okay, and here's the disc. Nothing special. It's just a plain black disc. And this originally came in one of those stupid eco cases with the plastic cut out. I still have the original eco case it came in, but it's a bit battered, and so I put it in a proper case. And so now to my overall thoughts and opinions on Mars Attacks. I know that this film was mixed critically, and that's only sits at 40% or so on Tomatoes, but I personally enjoy it. It does have a few flaws with it, but I'm going to talk about the advantages where the acting is superb in it as always. There's never been a performance in it which I couldn't stand. I mean, even the grandma I like. I like her acting in it, doing it, and the aliens. They're just, and the fact the aliens are just total brutes in it. Because I mean, the Earthlings want to make peace with them, and what do? Bam, fry them all. I mean, they're just brutes, basically, the aliens. But it's just one of those things. Never trust Martians. Yeah, if you've overcome your fears, they will bite you in the ass. But yes, I'm not a big fan of the CG in it. I know it was made in the late 90s, 1996 exactly. But it's just a bit too fake per se. Even I wouldn't say even by 1996 standards. I reckon in 1996 it was acceptable, but not today. And the fact that it's Tim Burton film, I was kind of expecting it to and kind of expect it to use CG for the majority of it, but Tim Burton directed Beetlejuice as well a decade earlier, and he could have relied on the low budget special effects. Considering the fact this was actually it was based on a Topps playing card game, and was loosely inspired by the Earth versus the Flying Saucers, which I believe was a B movie. There isn't really a main there isn't really a main character. The only proper main character is actually the president, and I wouldn't consider him a main character because this is going to be a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear the spoiler, click to this certain timestamp, and then I will then I'll get back to the review. But the president dies in it. The aliens kill him. Okay, that was the spoiler. So there isn't really a main character in it per se. I mean, probably the closest thing to main character is the president and probably the aliens actually. And the fact that it doesn't really feel Burton-esque per se, and no, I'm based on a bit hypocritical saying this, but it just doesn't feel like a Tim Burton movie. Because I mean, it's not like incredibly artsy in that, but that kind of does fall, because similar to like B movie type things. I mean, this is definitely a B movie. Beetlejuice and that, but it's not really that. I don't want to say artsy per se, but I was kind of expecting a bit more atmosphere, considering that this is a Tim Burton movie. And the fact that there weren't really that many funny scenes in it, with the exception of the scene where the aliens look into one of this caravan, and then they see this couple making it out and that, and they're just like breathing on their space suits, and then they bring up the little what's it called, the windshield wipers, in order to remove the condensation, and then just continue on breathing. I mean, that's probably one of the only funny scenes in the movie. But probably my only big flaw is the fact that they committed. But to be fair, probably I think the one flaw that people find in it is that it is overly violent. Because I mean, pretty much the aliens just kill people. The aliens are supposed to be brutes, and the fact that they could just kill anyone. They don't care. I mean, they're not got a mission except world domination, and you can't sympathise with them either. But overall, I did personally enjoy this movie. I watched it last night actually, and I did enjoy it. And it's been on Comedy Central and Gold quite a bit. I'm not sure what demographic this will appeal to. I'm not really sure it appealed to tons of deep Burton fans, because it's a bit, it's not that artsy. For me, it kind of feels like something. I want to say it kind of feels like something Steven Spielberg would have done, but Steven Spielberg is a lot more under the A movie type category. Jaws. can't think who this is similar to. It's very unique per se. I mean, of course, it's a good movie, but it's not really Burton feeling. And so I think you will enjoy it just as long as you've got an open mind to it. You might find it pleasant or something. Well, I say pleasant, because it's got aliens blowing people up and that. But this film, from me, gets a 7 out of 10. Now, a 7 doesn't now it doesn't automatically mean that it's bad or anything. It's just I think it's alright, but it's not one of Burton's better films. And so overall, I did hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time with the next video. Sorry about the jump cut just then, but I forgot to mention about the DVD itself. The transfer is really good, you know, for Miss Old, and the fact this is a very old DVD release. Well, the master is from, I think, 1999. Yeah, definitely 1999. So as a result, it's actually got quite a good transfer on it, you know, because there's not that much film grain on it, and the fact they managed to do the best of the original film elements, and the fact that it doesn't have a menu at the beginning. I think most Warner DVDs at the time didn't have a menu at the beginning, but you have to click on the menu button in order to get to the menu, which is a bit annoying, but you know. But you know, after the 1M video logo, the film starts. No stupid warnings or anything. And so yeah, this is a proper signing off from DVD and Film Bloke. I'll see you all next time. I know you're getting sick of these bloody jump cuts, but there's something I forgot to mention. When I first tried to watch this from my granddad's Blu-ray player, unfortunately, you know, the diegetic sound speaker, which I know is kept on a separate part of the disc, it wasn't picking it up. And so as a result, you know, we got the music and that just fine, but you couldn't actually hear the characters talking in that, which was really annoying. And we tried every single setting on it, but it just doesn't seem to want to work with it. It does work fine on my laptop, however, and I'm not sure it's like in a DVD player. So if you do have a Blu-ray player, you have to kind of take it with a bit of caution, maybe go for the Blu-ray version or something. Even if, that depends if this even has a Blu-ray version. But yes, I will now officially see you all next time.